As we grow older, there can be new threats to our mental health.
That's right. At Pasadena Senior Center, they are meeting the greatest challenge head-on by combating social isolation. The Pasadena Senior Center welcomes people from Pasadena, Altadena, and all of SoCal. You can stop by for lunch daily, or you can get help from the food pantry. You can also stay active with classes in arts and sports. We're joined in studio by Akila Gibbs from the Pasadena Senior Center this morning. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me here and for doing this wonderful coverage on Mental Health Month.
We were just talking about how important it is to have these services for seniors. So tell us more about Pasadena Senior Center and its mission.
So we celebrate tomorrow is our 65th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yes, yes. And we're having a lecture on how to make wine and the history. And the
I'll be
history.
right over. Well, yeah, I was going to say, invite us.
I know, and the history of wine in California, which is very exciting.
Amazing.
But we've been there 65 years. Our goal is to enrich, empower, and engage older adults, and we do it in a variety of ways. We have a number of wonderful activities where people can come and learn how to paint. They can play the piano. We have 2 pianos there. So
nice.
if you ever took piano when you were young and you thought, I want to get back to it, you can come there and do it.
Nice.
You can learn the tap dance. And also we're there to help people through their mental health issues. And many of the activities that we offer help them because they get to come there and get outside their home and experience meeting new people and new ideas and just learn different things.
You know, over the years, I've covered a lot of different topics when it comes to seniors. Obviously, the loneliness epidemic has been at the forefront, especially the last several years post-pandemic. What I find interesting is there's some senior centers where it's like everyone wants to just kind of relax. Maybe they paint, but it's really important to have some of these involved classes so seniors feel like they are still continuing. It actually helps in the aging process for people to continue their learning.
So we are a very unusual senior center in most part because we are a nonprofit. We offer about 54 classes a week.
That's amazing.
Lectures.
A week.
Yes, it is. It's really amazing. And we want to keep seniors active. And we want them to experience joy and purpose in life. And that's what keeps your brain going and staves off depression.
Which is so important. There's a concept you talk about called silver tsunami. What is that, and tell us more about it.
Okay, so in 5 years, there will be more older adults than there are 5-year-olds.
Oh, wow.
The world has never seen as many older adults as they will see in the next 5 years.
Wow.
And that's why it's so important to help seniors stay healthy.
Right.
Because if you're mentally healthy, you are physically healthy. Bad mental health will reduce your recovery from injury and hospital stay. If you have to go to the hospital, if you're physically disabled or any of those things, good mental health will help you recover from that.
I think you do have to change public perception though, right? There's this idea, especially here in LA, like none of us are getting old. That's not true. We're all aging every single day, right? How do you change the public perception at the Pasadena Senior Center so that people understand some of these issues?
So one of the things my great-grandmother said, none of us are getting out of this alive.
That's true.
You know, that's a good way to put it.
And I think aging is a blessing.
Yes.
And you get to do so many things that perhaps as you were younger, you didn't have time to do. You're racing around with children and jobs and all of those things. And as you grow older, this is a time to invest in yourself. This is a time to look at things that you've never had the opportunity to do or to learn and to do it and to have a good time. And I always say that aging is a family issue. We are all aging. All of us know somebody that's older. And I think what society tells us is that you can't. You shouldn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, just go get a facelift or do it.
To everything.
Right. You shouldn't. You can't. Like during the pandemic, we had 33 classes online, and so many people said, you will never teach seniors how to do Zoom. Well, guess what?
They learned.
They learned.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly, because if you offer it, people are still interested in life. There
Right.
is no age limit on that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm going to make Jamie take me over to finish my piano lessons.
Oh, we have tap dancing too.
I'm in all of it. Akila,
I actually think it would be interesting for us to go over and see.
we're going to come spend the day. How
Let's
about that?
see if you can keep up with
Exactly.
our tap
That's what I
dancing.
want to see. I want to see.
Akila doing some very important work. We
Thank
appreciate you so
you.
much for being here this morning.
And you know what? And I appreciate you doing these segments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's wonderful.
All right, loved having you.
Well, if you would like to help, you can donate now to the Pasadena Senior Center. Simply scan the QR code you see on your screen right now. You can also go to our website, kcalnews.com, and click KCAL Cares. And if you know someone who's struggling or looking for help with their mental health, we do have a full list of resources on kcalnews.com/mental health awareness.